I'll take Florida -5 to win big. Listen, South Carolina upset Georgia, but if you look at the numbers, they were totally dominated in that game. Georgia had twice as many first downs, 200 more yards, dominated time of possession. The difference is Georgia kept turning the ball over. Last week was an outlier. South Carolina improved to 2-18 in their last 20 against ranked teams. Florida's got a quarterback I didn't know much about to start the year named Kyle Trask. He's been great in the last couple of games against LSU and Auburn. Those are real defenses. And Florida's defense is also the better one in this game. This year in the SEC, which I don't know is a pretty good defensive conference, second in points allowed, first in takeaway, first in sacks. Dan Mullen's got a team. Watch out. The Florida Gators are back. They did it with Spurrier, did it with Urban Meyer. Looks like they're going to do it with Dan Mullen. I like them to win and win comfortably. Florida 30-20 over South Carolina. Huskies at home, I'll take them and the field goal. Listen, Oregon in their last 4 years against ranked teams, they've not been a step-up program. They're 3-9, and they've not been good out of Autzen. Jacob Eason's a first-round NFL quarterback, so both teams have a great quarterback, and Eason has been great at Husky Stadium, completing 67% of his throws, 7 TDs, 1 pick. Oregon's offense, up and down this year. 17 against Auburn, 21 against Cal, so-so against Stanford. And Washington's defense is easily the best they'll face in the conference this year. Plus, they're at home. I like the coaching staff of Washington. The Huskies with the upset, 24-23. And I think they just win the game outright. I think the Huskies are going to win a narrow football game. I'm done with Harbaugh's crappy offense. I'll take Penn State -9. It's one of those whiteout games where Penn State plays a big ranked opponent, and for the record, they've been very good in those. The home team has won this matchup the last 3 times by 25-plus points. It's a weird blowout matchup. Harbaugh, as an underdog, never won at Michigan. In fact, Michigan's 1-19 in their last 20 against top 10 teams, including 11 straight in the road. Their offense, and by the way, their offense is so bad at Michigan, it's like 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th in the Big Ten. And they're terrible at everything. And Penn State's defense is really, really good. James Franklin can recruit. He's got NFL bodies on that defense. You look at every defensive stat this year in Penn State in the FBS rankings. These are like national rankings. They're top 2, 3, 4, 5. I think right now, Penn State's got better personnel. Michigan last year had some really good defensive players. They ended up on the Steelers. They ended up on the Packers. And I don't think they're very good defensively. So I have Penn State winning this game. I think that defense pretty much stomps Michigan 28-14. So I like the Florida Gators, a real team, top 10 team to win and cover against South Carolina that upset Georgia, but mostly because of turnovers. I think Washington gets points. They'll win at home outright against Oregon, a team that is not as good in these big games on the road. And I'm over Michigan. I'm totally done with Michigan. Sorry. Over it. I mean, I still think Harbaugh's winning 9 games a year and Brady Hoke won 6, but I'm over it. That offense, Michigan's not even fun to watch. I mean, it's one thing. They're not fun to watch. Like, I mean, you got to be fun to watch. Wisconsin's not dazzling. Wisconsin's fun to watch. I mean, Alabama, for years and years before Tua, it wasn't razzle-dazzle. They're fun to watch. Michigan's no fun to watch. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.